Hi everyone, welcome back to me, Miss Whitney B. We're going to be doing a channel breadcrumb reading today, and it's called Meet in the Middle by Diamond Rio is the song. And Spirit keeps talking about meeting in the middle and how it's about each person taking their steps as all that they are to walk, on their path to meet whoever meets them in the middle, with that person doing the same thing as them, meaning aligning to their path, taking their steps to be their best self, and then aligning, seeing who you align with and not judging it, just examining it, honoring it, loving it, and really living in that beautiful culmination of I'm all of me, you're all of you, and here we are meeting each other on our paths towards becoming even more expansive and evolved and awakened and just living our best lives. And so Spirit keeps bringing me this song, and it's funny because this is the song my mom used to sing to me when I was a little girl. And at the beginning of quarantine, Spirit told me to awaken and to align fully to my path, and then to see who lines up there. Basically, they gave it to me like in this idea of a picnic table, and I have my own picnic table, and I'm sitting at this picnic table, and I'm going to be having all of these different offers, all these different people coming in and out, and my life is the quote-unquote picnic table. And I'm sitting at that picnic table, and it's my picnic table. I get to decide, and I get to choose who's going to sit at that picnic table. And so that I needed to really build my discernment so that I could make choices, discernment and boundaries. Spirit is saying, don't forget the boundaries, because knowing where you end and begin and where others end and begin is what then allows you to use your discernment to make choices about what's in your highest and greatest good, and then aligning with that and allowing whoever is aligning in that to meet you there. And so it's definitely been a process of becoming and calibrating each step along the way. But yeah, they wanted me to talk about this, and they brought it to me in the song with Meet Me in the Middle by Diamond Rio. So I'm going to read you guys the lyrics, and then we're going to get into what it's about, the advice from the universe, like where to put your focus, how to move forward through it, and then support, and then signs and symbols. And I'm going to be using my tarot cards that I made myself for signs and symbols at the end of our reading, and then I'll also do the charms and roll some dice for you too. All right, let's get started. I'll play a little, like 2 seconds of the song real quick. And I also don't own the rights to this song, the lyrics, or the music. So that's what love is all about, meeting in the middle. And so I will read you the lyrics and we'll go from there. Okay, Meet in the Middle, song by Diamond Rio. And I'm getting these lyrics off Lyric Find in Google. It was 700 fence posts from your place to ours. Neither one of us was old enough to drive a car. Sometimes it was raining, sometimes it would shine. We wore out that gravel road between your house and mine. I'd start walking your way, you'd start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We'd gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both gave a little. There ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. It's been 7 years tomorrow since we said our vows. Under that old pine tree, you ought to see it now. Standing in the backyard, reminding me and you that if we don't see eye to eye, there's something we can do. I start to walk your way, you start to walk mine. We'd meet in the middle, neath that old Georgia pine. We'd gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both gave a little. There ain't no road too long when you meet in the middle. Babe, I love the way we work it out. That's what love's all about. I'd start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'd meet in the middle, beneath that old Georgia pine. We'd gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both gain a little. There ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. And so it just continues to repeat that, but that's the basis of it. And so Spirit is talking about in partnership, whether this be friendship, family, romantic love, work. When we have good boundaries and take self-care, we are then able to meet people in a whole, healthy, full, whole way, which allows us then to compromise, because we then realize that it's about creating understanding, a shared meaning in these connections, rather than about whether I was, you or I was right or wrong, or they were right or wrong. It's not about pride and ego. That's about pride and ego. This is about being love and creating love in the middle and choosing to be love, whether conflict arises or not. And so this person was saying, in the sun or in the rain, we were always meeting in the middle. And so whether it's conflict or whether it's sunshine and daisies, you're meeting in the middle because you're choosing to be love. It's not about being right. It's about creating mutuality and love and understanding and compassion and kindness through honesty and transparency and authentic self. So, all right, we're going to get into what the message is about. What's the message Spirit is seeking to convey here? And we're going to use these Everyday Witch cards. I love these. Okay. Universe, what is this message you're looking to send? It's about illusions over gifts of money, time, energy, or efforts. These cards kind of flipped out. Oh, because then we have the Judgment in reverse. Here, I'll show you guys the cards. We have the Illusion card. This is all about illusions. This is ways in which you create separation in your own self, and that is reflected out in the mirror of the universe to you and others or situations. And so these swords are swords that we stab our own selves in the back. If you notice, she's blindfolded, and her hands are bound, but not together. And it's a binding she can take off. She can walk out of. You see how the cat is playing with the sword? She can walk in and out of this. She can get up. She has laid down her hat. She has laid down her broom. And she has chosen to sit here. She has guides in that bird and in the cat standing beside her. Guides or cats are like familiars. They're family, soul tribe members that give us love, unconditional love and positive regard. And this bird is a communication from the universe. And so her guides are there. Her loved ones are there. She has the power, but she believes that she does not. And so this is about illusions around thinking you don't have power. And it's a mental thing, because it's the swords, and swords are all about the way we think and go about things. And remember, the first principle of the universe is that it's mental. And so these swords have to be removed from one's own back. We have to choose to remove the blinders, the blindfold, and to separate our hands in the binding and pick up our hat, pick up our broom, listen to our guides, get the love we need from the loved ones to share that love and to move forward and move out. Because as you can see, she could easily fit through those two swords standing in front of her. No problem. She could pick the swords up and walk away. She has choices to make here, but she believes for some reason that she doesn't have the power to do that. And that's a lie. That's an illusion. It's a game. It's a head game she's playing with herself. And so whether this is male or female, it doesn't matter. The energy is head games we play with ourselves in our own mental mind. And this illusion is about gifts of money, time, energy, and effort. That what I'm hearing very strongly is this is about people. The illusion that money is satisfaction. Money is happiness. Yes, money is a wonderful energy to receive and to play with. It is. It's wondrous. It's fun to grow with and expand with. But it is not everything. It is not everything at all. Because following that, we have the Judgment card in reverse, and the Judgment is about the call from the universe. Then we have the Death card in reverse, which is about a transformation, death, transformation, or rebirth. Then on the other side of death, we have that rebirth or that transformation with the soul level transformation with the Eight of Swords. And so this is about walking out of the illusions that just because people give you time, money, or effort does not mean they're people of value. If you don't feel called to them, if you don't feel in alignment with them, if your intuition does not say, yes, that person, follow this person, then don't do it. Because what's going to happen is you'll stay stuck in the cycle. And so you have to or you don't have to, but the invitation, the message here is about walking out of the illusion that just because somebody gives you money, time, or effort does not mean that they're for you, does not mean that this person is the path forward. It's actually a stuck situation. When you have death in reverse, you're stuck. You're mentally, emotionally, spiritually stuck. But it will create a soul level transformation, because you're going to get so tired of being stuck that you're willing to do the research, that you're willing to listen to your ancestors, you're willing to hear the messages and the music and the creativity and transform your life. But it'll come at a cost. It is a lesson that is needed to know. Wow. So love isn't about things, you guys. I don't know why this message needs to be said so strongly, but it's coming through. Material things are not love. False affection, false time, false energy, false efforts. Somebody who is just using you to have you, to manipulate you, that is not love. That is not love. Nor is it happiness and connection. Because it's going against your heart's voice. What is calling from your heart? This call from the universe is the call from your soul. It's a soul level call to wake up and come forward. If you do not feel that, do not go to that person. This song is all about following that call to always meet that person in the middle. Because that person is this. That person is the call from the universe. And so Spirit is saying, stop. Stop right now going towards any person, believing, playing head games with yourself, that money and I just keep seeing somebody in my face. Like somebody's just in my face talking to me, giving me attention. But this person is false. This person is just doing this because it suits their ego. And they want to lure you in so they can manipulate you and tell you about what it is that they want, about how they want what they want and how you're going to give it to them. I feel very much like this person is a narcissist and that they're always coming for what you have. And you're allowing them because something in you is saying, is confused and telling you that this equals love, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all. If it's not love in the sense that it's not alignment. When I say love, I'm meaning alignment here. It's not an alignment because it's not calling to your heart. Stop walking towards any person, place, situation, thing, career, opportunity that does not call to your heart. Because if you continue to do so, you're going to continue to get tower moments. You will wake up. That's what Spirit is saying. You will be stuck. You will not transform, but you will be so tired of being stuck, so over your tower moments that you're like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Universe, just bring it to me. It's like that moment when you're so fucking sick, you can't do anything. You feel like breathing hurts. You feel like moving, thinking about eating food is just vomit worthy. That feeling right there, you're going to have that feeling because Spirit, your higher self, will always look to the transformation and expansion. Always. So that will turn into a 3D, very physical new beginning, expansion, soul level expansion. But you can turn all of these cards, all these cards back up right. You can turn this so that you're out of the illusion by recognizing that time, that somebody investing and telling you what you want to hear and giving you presents doesn't always equal love. How do they choose to show up other than this? That's what Spirit's saying to me. They're like, but how do they show up when you're sad? But how do they show up when you need emotional support? But how do they show up when you're in conflict? And do they take accountability? Do they accept responsibility for their actions? Do they say, you know what? I don't feel that I'm wrong, but you do. And that hurt you and I'm sorry. Do they do that for you? Do they offer you true, real love? Or do they offer you petty, bullshitty ass little beige, oh, I love you. Yeah, but what does love really mean? What is love as an action from this person? That's what I'm being invited. What is love as an action from this person, place, thing, or situation that you have these illusions about attention giving you love? I want you to really ponder that. The invitation here is to look deeper, to stop looking at the surface, my friends. Look deeper, look deep. Ask your higher self, yo, what's up? Light it up like the 4th of July. Help me look deeper. Help me see this. Help me understand what the fuck is going on in this. Because as long as you continue to go towards people who are all this in your face, but no action behind it, you're going to continue to feel stuck. You're going to continue to feel lost. You're going to continue to feel like your life is shit. Because you're not in alignment with yourself. That is your barometer. How you feel is a barometer to where you're at in alignment with yourself. If you're feeling like joy and sunshine and you're channeling creativity and you're just life is so good, my cup is so full, you're in alignment with yourself. If you're feeling like a little bit like that, but then also a little bit like, man, today's a little bit rough. That's how you know you're holding on to some kind of something. You got some energy to clear out. Whether it's so simple as doing some saging or a shower, or it's so simple as reprogramming in the mirror, talking about, you're so beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I love you. You're so smart. You know what I love about you is the way you choose to do what you do. I love that you shine bright. I love that you choose to calibrate no matter how hard the situation is. You choose to go forward no matter how hard the situation is, no matter how much of a struggle, no matter how much somebody hurt you. You still choose to love them and wish them goodness and send them back off into the world with positive expectations. I love that about you. It can look a million ways, guys. All that it matters is that you're noticing where you're at in alignment. If you're feeling like you're having the worst day, go right into some love and some self-acceptance and some care and appreciation. Look in the mirror. Hug yourself. Give yourself some snuggle time. Give yourself some quality. You matter. You deserve. You're worthy. You're so good enough. It's so good enough that we're here. It's so good enough that I feel the way that I feel. Now, I can choose to feel another way, but also, before I do that, I want to sit and accept that it's okay that I'm having a rough day. It's okay that today is a day of calibration. It's okay that I want to climb back into my bed and go to sleep and not get back up for a while. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you're angry and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm fucking pissed. I am so angry. I don't have words to express how angry I am. That's okay too. Just meet yourself where you're at and find that version of yourself absolutely good enough. Honor that person and then throw a party of celebration that you did that for yourself. That is one of the most loving, kind things you can do for yourself in each moment that you catch yourself out of alignment is go right to that self. You're so good enough. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Look at you go. Calibrating, working on living your best life. Be encouraged, be in strength. Having the freaking bravery to show back up and do it again. Because you could be a sheep. You really could. You could go lay back into the matrix and be completely oblivious and think that all the power is outside of you and just do the rigmarole of what everybody else does who's sleeping. You could do that, but you're not choosing that. And I'm really proud of you. And even if maybe say today in the morning, you do choose, or tomorrow, or whenever. If you do choose that, that's good enough too. I love you. But I'm still going to strive for you. I'm still going to ask you to show up as all of me. Because I deserve that. Because I'm worthy. And so reprogramming, guys, spending quality time with yourself. Looking at your beautiful self in the mirror. Looking at yourself. And if you can't find yourself beautiful, that's okay too. Honor what you can about yourself. Find that version of wherever you are. Find that version of yourself. Absolutely good enough. From there, you can succeed. From there, you can recalibrate and align. From there, you can start moving forward again to where you want to go. Because the truth of it all is that no matter what you physically appear and are in this physical form, you're love. That's the pure essence of who you are, is love. You're a spark of the divine. You can't be anything other than that. And any separation from that is an illusion. And so where are you disillusioning yourself? Where are you stabbing yourself in the back? Particularly around partnerships, love, energy, time, effort, and care, and gifts. Spirit is saying this is about gifts of money. So maybe you're used to getting a lot of attention and you like a lot of attention, but it's false attention. It's that fake attention. Like, you know, when you become rich and famous all of a sudden and you got a posse of 500 and everybody leeches off of you until you don't have nothing. And then when you don't have nothing, ain't nobody there. Those are the type of people you have going on in your life right now, particularly surrounding love relationships. And so it's time to reevaluate how you're doing what you're doing and ways you can go within and heal your own heart, see the truth, and transform. And Spirit is saying, it doesn't have to be very much effort at all. You just need to listen to your own heart. Trust your own intuition, listen to your own heart, show up on authenticity, and reach for the galaxies. Reach, because you can have it. All you have to do is believe in yourself and take step-by-step actions to living that alignment, and it's yours. No, it is not the easiest process, but I promise you, as somebody who's been doing this for a long time now, it gets easier as you go. Yes, there's always a whole nother level of expansion, but it gets easier because it starts to be like a routine. I start to notice, oh, recalibrate. Oh, you're getting impatient. Oh, you're trying to run ahead. Oh, you're a little sad today. What can I do to support you? Noticing yourself, reparenting yourself, and meeting yourself where you're at with love. Because the bottom of the deck is the great inner strength card. It's the strength card. And this is about giving unconditional positive regard to yourself, having courage, being brave, and being confident in oneself, releasing any and all judgment that stand in the way of who you really authentically are, and then moving forward through the storm. You see this storm, but she's still moving forward. She's still manifesting magic, moving forward, relying on her spirit guides, her totems, her animal helpers, all that is the Mother Earth, to manifest as herself and to move forward and go on. Because that's what we do, y'all. Keep it moving. Okay. Next. Advice. Where to put our focus. I'm going to use these beautiful, what is this one? The Sacred Rebels deck. Focus on the light. So this is about looking to the light, looking to the universe, saying, universe, help. I need help. Universe, hello, spirit guides, highest self, beings coming in the highest vibrations of love and light, beings assigned to me at birth, guide teams, helper beings, ancestors. Yo, it's me. Help me. I need help. Help me. Light up my path. Make it so easy, so clear for me to see that I can't miss it. Spirit just said to light up my intuition, light up my own inner voice. Show me how to hear myself. Show me how I communicate with myself. Because I've already been doing it the whole time. I'm just not aware of how I was doing it. So reprogram, upgrade, show me how I do it. Show me all the ways that I connect to myself. Show me all the ways that my ancestors and guides are here, guiding me, loving me, supporting me, caring for me, helping me heal my heart and make better choices. Because you guys are coming. You have an opportunity to break a horrific cycle of pain and separation and illusion. You will no longer have to live here once you do this work. It will be done. Spirit is saying you're coming to the end of a dark night of the soul. These things have become into awareness, and now you're fine-tuning into all that you are. And so look to the light and look to yourself. Call in your higher self. Hey, yo, what's up, higher self? Love you. Help me. Help me. Guide me. Send me messages that I understand. Okay, where to put our focus? Trusting your feelings and perceptions because you're on the right path. She feels, she knows. This is about your empathic abilities, that you already know your path. That's why that call card, the judgment card, was in reverse, because you're not following your heart. You're going towards what your programming is. You've been programmed that money and somebody flapjawing in your face is love. Well, guess what? It's a lie. It's not love. It's not love at all. It's separation. It's bullshit. It's that fake base ass shit that you don't even like or care about. It's baloney. You ain't got no time for that. And so trust your intuition. Follow your intuition. Follow your inner priestess, your inner priest. Listen to your higher self and be guided by your own self. Okay, universe. Light it up like the 4th of July. Focus. Heaven sent. You have 22 and this is 33. 22 with she feels, she knows. And 33. These are ascending numbers going up. This is about upgrades. This is about getting help from the universe. This is about miracles. Getting basically your heart's desire answered by following your heart. As you follow your heart, you get gifts from the divine of alignment. And so literally it's a shift. All you have to do is make the choice to follow your heart. Once you do that, everything else will start coming into place. Spirit will help you align and calibrate by giving you miracles, which tell you, yes, you're on the right path. You're doing the right things. Keep going. This is why it's so important to trust your inner being and to follow the light, because the light will always bring you messages and guide you. Your inner being, your empathic abilities, your gut, the same thing will always guide you and tell you true and help you. It's just learning how to listen. Listen. Because maybe some of you followed your quote-unquote gut, but it wasn't your gut. You just thought it was. Or you didn't have, because Spirit's saying it's a couple of different scenarios. Like, you've always known you have good instincts, but it's like tuning into them, it can be a struggle. And they're saying no more. Just trust. Just tune. It's easier now. You don't have to try as hard. The way that the energetics are shifted, and the what I'm seeing is like the plasmic membrane, like the veils that separate the worlds, they're very, very thin. And so you don't have to try hard. Not like it used to be. And they're saying that maybe for some of you, you used to do that much more, but something happened where it took you from that space. You had a mistrust with it, and they're saying that can now be healed. You can trust yourself. And then Spirit's saying some of you also have just never really known how to trust yourself and follow your instincts because it just wasn't something you did. But you can now, and that's the way forward from here. Okay, universe. 2 more, and then we're done. Softly, softly, a tender touch. This is about being gentle, like that reprogramming in the mirror, accepting yourself where you're at, loving and honoring yourself right exactly where you are, because where you are is so good enough. That's where, in the now moment, is the present. It's where you can calibrate, make different choices, or honor and celebrate the choices you are making. And so go slow, be loving, be kind, be humble with yourself. Don't take ego. I'm hearing like, don't criticize yourself. Like, some of you may be very, very hard on yourselves, and Spirit is saying, let that go. Let the need to be that guy to yourself, let it go. Just love and honor you and celebrate you. It's time for a whole new chapter. And honestly, Spirit is saying, would you talk to your children that way? Or would you talk to your loved ones, your any other child that way? Would you do that? So stop talking to your inner child that way. It's wrong, and it's mean, and it's abusive. Stop the abuse within yourself. As above, so below, as within, so without. So as you do this work to be kind and loving with your own self, with your own child, Spirit just showed me us hugging our inner children. And so go in and love your child. Go love that version of yourself. And Spirit is saying many versions of yourself. Integrate them back into who you, all that you are, by being love to them. Hug them, hold them, kiss them, snuggle them. Just honor that version of yourself, each and every version. Start all the way at infancy and work all the way up to now. Love every version of yourself that comes up to get loved, and then integrate them back into your heart by loving and accepting them and celebrating them too. Every version of you is good enough. Every single one. And every single one of those versions got you to where you are today. And so love, honor, and celebrate. I'm here and throw them a birthday party. I love you. I celebrate you. I honor you. You matter. And then, last but not least, conscious connections. And so, I'm hearing only choose conscious connections. Start calibrating towards following your feelings, your dreams, your desires, your intuitions from Spirit. Follow your emotions, how you feel. Heart healing. Follow the people who feel like love and healing to you. Who are the people that you want to reach out, that when you do reach out in that space, help you feel better by just being with you? Who are those people who help you naturally bring balance to your own life? Who are they? Start to look to them. Look to people who are also consciously calibrating the same way you are. Look to people who align with you and with your will, with the changes that you're making. Maybe you have passion projects, and there are people who are like-minded who follow these passion projects, or who also have passion projects they're working on. Spirit is saying many of these people are very different than what you're used to. But that's okay. That's a good thing. They're saying there's a star. I just seen a star on a buttocks. And so maybe somebody Maybe that's a sign, a symbol, or a synchronicity. Maybe somebody will have stars on their body, or maybe they'll wear stars, or they'll talk about stars, or they'll be somebody you think of as a star. But look to these people who are different than your average, that go against the grain. Look for the people who feel like home in a loving way, in a nurturing way, in a way that's like, oh my God, I've been waiting for you my whole life. Like, you just feel like peace. You feel like comfort, and you are uncomfortable at the same time. Because Spirit is saying, don't be going towards what you've always gone towards. It's time to make changes. But at the same time, go towards the people who call to your heart, that make you feel like that their wishes and dreams comes true. Because Spirit is saying each one of us has people in our lives who feels like a dream come true, who feels like a wish come true, who feels like heaven sent. Follow those people, places, and things. And when I say follow, I mean meet in the middle, because they wouldn't be alignment with you if you weren't in alignment with them doing the work. And so just follow your heart and see where you go, see where you land. Yes, that can be very scary. I'm a control freak, and I've had to do a lot of work on letting go and surrendering, because I don't want to do that. And so now I'm much, much better at just following my heart and letting things be okay, which totally took away my worry and anxiety. I used to be such an anxious person. I didn't sleep well. I didn't eat well. I was just like up and down all the time emotionally, because I was so unbalanced and I wasn't following my own heart, and I was looking to others to validate me rather than validating myself. Now I'm just like, I'm me. That's good enough. We don't have to agree, or we can agree, and that's great too. I'll meet in the middle. I'll meet in the middle. Those are conscious choices, but I don't go where I don't feel called. I trust my own inner guide. And when I don't, I'm like, ooh, next time, calibrating. And so it's a process of being and just accepting myself, like, oops, I made a mistake. That's okay. Get back up, dust your leg, dust your knees off, dust your elbows, and keep it pushing. Okay. Support coming in, universe. We're going to use these beautiful sacred geometry cards. I love these so much. So this is the support coming in from the universe as we do this process and this expansion of evolution. Transition. So go ahead and look into that. This is a really beautiful card, and I will read you the meaning in just a second. But see what it activates for you. Okay. 43. Transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. And so that's what's coming in to support us, is transition. Ease, grace, love, support, deep understanding, and a recognition and an honoration of the ever-expanding, ever-changing nature of existence, of our lives. Like, it's always expanding, it's always changing, we're always growing. That's the point. Be good with that, and learning how to be good with that, and how to like deeply be in alignment with that, with this understanding and acceptance. That's a lot of that crown chakra energy. You see how purpley it is, and then that pink, as above so below, with that orange, and that orange is the will chakra. So like willing yourself, allowing yourself to be in alignment with the higher knowledge, with that connection to spirit, because that crown chakra is about your connection to the all. And so, and really integrating it in with discipline and love and connection, and being so okay with it. Okay. Support coming in, universe. If that's the card, pop it back out. I put it back in on accident. Support coming in. We have change. So big changes coming, guys. Big changes. Go ahead and bring that up so you can see it well. It's the number 12. And it's change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth within the new. Because remember, as endings Within an ending is always a beginning, and within a beginning is always an ending. It's an ever-flowing cycle, that infinity loop. And so similarly, we're getting support with that transition energy so we can do it with grace and ease, and we're getting the big change. So these cycles are going to be moving fast. The energies are going to be constantly flowing so that we can upgrade quickly. Spirit told me not too long ago that every day is like a week with how quickly the energy is moving. And so literally a week is a month. We're going fast, guys. Fast, 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 fast. There's big, high, strong, transformative change going on. And so, just allowing ourselves to go with that flow. We have alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and the remembrance of magic that we all hold within us. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. And so you're going to be given access basically to your alchemy. We all have it within us. We all have access to it, and through our Merkabas, through going through that crown chakra, that I am connection, we then start going into the upper dimensions and start getting access to Akashic records, to all our lifetimes, like that avatar state from the Avatar cartoon. I don't know if y'all know about that, but if you're wondering about it, go check it out. Really good. But it allows us to align and then gain access to all the parts of our own being. Then we have divine masculine energy, father healing at this time. Another 22, you guys. That 2-2, that powerful duality, balance, harmony. 2 and 2 makes a 4, which is step-by-step actions that lead to success, creating solid foundations. That emperor energy, that divine masculine energy. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. And so that's support with that divine masculine energy, allowing us to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. And so not a need to be pushy or aggressive or angry, but actually just flow and allow that natural flow to bring us in. And then last but not least, this beautiful integration card. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive to be negative to harmonize and balance of symphony in life, recognizing that they're not in conflict. There's no conflict. It's not conflict. Both this and that are true. That's that dolphin spirit for me. This and that are true. Both are true. There's no conflict. Two sides of one coin. Union of opposites. And then, last but not least, guys. Ooh. This communication card wanted me to pull it. And it was like sitting there sideways looking at me like, pull me. So communication. Going to be having lots of communication, and this communication is going to be coming through divine wisdom with the self, heart healing, inspiration, and again that crown chakra, that integration into the whole self by access through the divine channel to all that we are and to all that is in existence. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outcoming, through our heart. Follow your heart, guys. I made my heart the seat of my decision making. I made that the seat of my being, and there are lots of really wonderful ways you can learn it. Google it, because there's a lot of wonderful teachers that can help you do that. Or, I mean, I just listened to some stuff and did it myself, but it works. It works really well. And I asked my beings, my higher guides. I also got taught to go through my my spirit guides, that all information come through my spirit guides and then go through my heart, because first, if you have it go through your spirit guides, it gets purified, so you don't get any extra blah 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 that comes with it, any of those low vibrational nastinesses that come with it. They can then put it into the highest form and then download it right into me by sharing it right into my heart space and my third eye. And so that's why the silent mind is so important for channeling. Turn off your mind. Just quiet your mind. Love it, honor it, give that self a kiss. You know, let it sit back and enjoy it. Tell it to read a book or just to relax and enjoy it. My mental mind likes to watch. likes to watch the whole situation because it's fascinating to take in all the things this spirit is sharing. But it definitely goes through my heart first and then through my third eye. And then I start seeing all these visions. And sometimes my mental mind is like, whoa, that's really cool. Whoa, I want to, because I'll take like tidbits from it and store it for later because I want to go back over it or whatever. But what's cool now is that I record my videos. I can just go back and watch my video. But anyways, that was a whole little sidestep. But it is communication. Communication with the self and then sharing communication back outwards. And it's all over fertility. Now is a fertile, abundant time. And so the steps you take to do this work will then align you to all that is that you want. And Spirit is saying we're going to get really quick. It's like that 9 energy, that really quick response. We're going to get, we're going to see very easily what each action leads to. It's, I just heard, what is that? Cyndi Lauper, true colors. That's why I love you. And so universe is going to be reflecting back the true essence of everything you're putting out. You're reaping what you sow. We're going to be sowing, as we sow seeds, we're going to be seeing what those seeds lead to pretty quickly. Yes, of course, always there's that manifestation depending on the seed, how long it takes to grow, how many other people are involved, all of that. But the little things, and then especially our actions, you're going to be seeing those lickety-split. All right, last but not least, we're going to do some signs and symbols. See what pops out. Okay, I'm going to have to move a little bit to gather. Lots of butterflies, so lots of transformation, guys. Lots and lots of transformation, especially around speaking truth and root chakra energy, following your passions, that grounded creative energy. Again, more communication. We have, a third butterfly. The pink butterfly, as above, so below. 3 butterflies, you guys. Wow. This is about seeing the truth. This reminds me of a little crystal ball, and it's blue. And blue for me is about truth. That's that throat chakra energy. And so you're going to be getting a lot of truth coming in. You're going to be seeing a lot of truth. This is because it's a ball. It reminds me of a 360-degree perspective. So you're going to see full circle. You're also going to get, you're going to be seeing visions of truth, and you're going to be getting truth coming into you. Somebody's going to be telling you some truths. You've had some hunches for a while. I feel that you already know this truth, but somebody's going to be telling you some truth anyways. But you're going to be seeing the truth of a situation. What I'm really seeing is, that's for some of you. Most of you, she's like, what are you saying, Mama? That it's going to be all the way around. That you're going to see the full circle, the full truth of the cycles you've been going through. Okay. Oh. Messages from your inner child, guys. This is a message from a small child. And this is I can walk on the surface, which I take as I can walk on water. And it's orange. It's about that will. And so trust yourself. This is a message from my 4-year-old niece. And so I can walk on water. And it's about the willpower that we have as beings. And this paper is about physical form. And so trust that you can walk on water. Trust that you can have whatever you dream about. Listen to your inner child. I'm also very strongly, guys, I remember the message earlier was about going and speaking to your inner child and giving that inner child. Definitely, absolutely do that work. And every version of yourself that comes to you, honor that version. No matter where it's at, no matter how you feel about it, release any and all judgment. Find kindness, love, peace, and acceptance, and humility and compassion for that version of yourself. What else fell? The gentleman. Oh, so we have a gentleman. You're going to have a lot of people coming to you with authenticity, with thoughtful, compassionate, kind way of being. Somebody's going to come very correct at you. Very correct at you. And then we have the full bloom flower. So you're going to be coming into full bloom. These are also signs and symbols. So as you start smelling the flowers, taking time to notice the beautiful flowers, awakening your throat chakra, because that's also that for me, with insight and inspiration coming in from the universe, with discipline. That black is discipline. You're going to be getting an awakening in your throat chakra. So as you're doing that, Spirit's with you. As you're speaking your authentic truth, because this is that bird. Birds are about speaking truth, and it's blue, so speaking authentic truth. and heart healing, speaking from the heart. So you're going to be speaking truth and authenticity to others. You see how these are facing each other? So this is about speaking truth from others. Also, I'm hearing don't judge what comes in. Listen for the truth. And also, notice how this person's energy feels when they're telling you this truth. This truth may not feel good to you. This truth may not, or the love that this person is giving you may not feel like love to you because you don't know how to receive love like that, or you've never received love like that. You don't really maybe understand it or know how to go about it. But Spirit is noticing, how does the energy feel with this truth coming in? How does this feel? Because this feels actually like a love relationship to me. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling, but it feels like two beings coming together to share love and truth, and it's going to cycle back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I feel like maybe you don't think that this person loves you, or maybe you don't think that this person cares about you, or that this person is maybe authentic because of some things that have happened before. But Spirit's saying that's not true. This person is authentic. This person is speaking truth. This person loves you very much. But it's about you opening yourself up and learning how to receive love in new ways. Because you've been very stuck in old cycles. You've been very used to receiving love a certain way. And Spirit is saying expand your horizons. Go on an adventure and learn about love in a new way than you've ever done it before. You'll be very delighted and surprised about what you receive. So I also got this card in another version of this as well, and this is about being anchored and grounded. Spirit is saying anchor in and get grounded. Follow your true north, which is about your intuition, your higher self. Follow the communications you're getting from yourself, from your feelings, and from the universe. Reach for the stars. The universe is talking to you. The planetary alignment may be going to affect you. So anchor in, because there's some changes coming. Also, call on your spirit guides and your spirit helpers to set yourself up for success, because it can be had. So, signs and symbols. In physical form, I would call butterflies, bubbles. I just seen bubbles. Circles, marbles, balls, flowers, different full bloom flowers, different flowers in bloom. Blue, the color blue. Also the colors, you have lots of blue and green in this read. And so definitely blue, green, yellow, orange, red, pink, silver. And last but not least, the last sign and symbol I see is Tribesmen. This is my Tribesmen cards. Friends, family, people around you. Enjoy quality time with your tribe. Reach out to the people who feel like home to you, who feel like they're handpicked for you from the universe. Focus on quality time with laughter, fun, joy, experiences of your choice, but focus on the love. Reach out to people who feel like love to you, who feel heaven sent to you. Focus on them. Spirit's like, we really want you to focus on people who call and come right for your heart, who, even if you understand it or not, you know for sure they love you and they're there for you, and all they want to do is support you. Okay. What's next? Last but not least, I'm going to put these away really fast, and we're going to do the charms. Oh, and the dice. We're saying don't forget the dice. Okay. My nieces love to come in here and play with my dice, so. We have 8, 12, 4, 5. We have Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, and Aries. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini. Then we have 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3, depending on how you read it. Last but not least, 4, 8, 12, which is interesting because those are all the multiples of 4. So it has something to do with 3, manifesting with 3, that cycle 4, 8, 12. And then I see Sagittarius, Libra again, Scorpio again, Virgo, and Aquarius. All right, charms. I added a few more too. I keep finding all these awesome ones. And I have a really amazing friend, Creations by Seek. He does this amazing artistry with wood. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I would love for him to make me some tiles. And so he's going to do that for me. We talked about it. And I will have more charms then. But these are new ones I've created. Woo! Wow, a whole bunch of letters fell out. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's 2, 4, 6 letters that fell out. Oh, no. 7, an R. I'll grab a couple more of these tiles. And then the ties that bind. This is about a message, a tie that binds, ties. Wow. We have a seed, so you're planting seeds for the future. Don't forget to plant what you want. Sow the seeds of the dreams that you have. Focused on sound frequency. This is my charm for a wind chime, and this is about sound frequency and doing healing with sound. We have P, E, O, K, poke, S, soar. Oh, social media. We have the social media thing going on. So if you're into social media, or maybe somebody with these initials are watching you on social media, that could also be a thing. We have the King of Fire, which is about focus, 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 communicate with vision and be a leader. We have 7, the Seeker. We have going backwards to go forward, backspace, go backwards, go check out something you've forgotten, you left something behind, go look at it, go check it out, ask the universe to light it up for you so you can learn this lesson or get what you need to get from it and move on. Because right now you're going backwards to go forwards. It's not a bad thing. It's just something you've forgotten in the past that needs to be fixed, rectified. And so until you do that, it's going to keep happening. We have a guardian angel. You're protected. You're supported. You're loved. We have 4, order, structure, discipline, step-by-step actions in the physical realm that lead to success, divine masculine energy and emperor energy. Also the energy of union. We have X. So this could be about somebody's ex. This could be about sex. This could be about all kinds of different things. Pecs. Maybe somebody has nice pecs. I don't know. We have the Lamb, which is about that gentle touch, that soft, that cuddly energy. Also about warm-heartedness. We have the Young Man. So this person is going on a journey. You guys are maybe going on a journey, or if you're looking for who this is about, it could be about a young man, but this feels like it's about evolution, evolving from the young man into the king, that maturation energy. This is about the donkey, and this is about going the being stubborn. Stubborn as a mule, and going the distance, even though you're frustrated or stubborn, or it's like you have the stubbornness to get it done. And so being stubborn, staying stubbornly focused on your integrity, on what you believe is right, but in authenticity, not just fighting yourself to fight yourself. Don't be stubborn and fight yourself just to fight yourself. You're just hurting yourself. That's self-sabotage. Then we have 8. So you have 7, 8, which is an upgrade, the Seeker to the CEO. Oh, 4, 5. Oh, 4, 5, 9, 7, 8, 9. Wow, this is a big upgrade, you guys. Oh, and then this is another little bead I found, and this is a T. So this could be about, I don't know, all kinds of different things. I'll pan over. You guys can, maybe if you find any extra words, a poet maybe. Maybe somebody's writing poetry. Maybe it's pocket. Maybe you keep something in your pocket, or they keep something in their pocket for you. Maybe it's about keeping a letter that you write to yourself in your pocket. We'll pan down in a second. You can see the rest. You can see them all. Okay, guys, follow your true north. This is about staying in alignment with your inner being and your highest self. This is about supporting yourself. This is be who you really are and rely on your core values, your faith, your beliefs, and your inner guidance and strengths to help you at this time. The answers you seek are within. This is believe in the impossible. This is Hummingbird spirit for me. So Hummingbird can be another sign, symbol, or synchronicity for you. Now is the time to believe first without seeing. This is about believing without seeing. This is about great trust. Trust yourself in the universe as you weave your dreams into reality. Manifesting magic. Play with your ability to co-create and to manifest with yourself in the universe. This is about seeds well planted. This is another one of trust. Time to get grounded and centered in yourself, which is also represented by the Anchor In card that you got earlier from my handmade cards. Trust that you have done well and that all things are well. Let go and purge any and all worry, fear, or negative thoughts, as all is truly well in your life and at this time. Seeds well planted. So basically, this is kind of like problem is resolved. Just trust that it's working out for you. The whole universe is conspiring for you, not against you. That's the reality. And so if you don't believe that, that's an illusion game you're playing with yourself. Let it go. And choose to believe in yourself. Choose to believe in your alignment, that you can work it out and that you're powerful, because you absolutely are. The only person who doesn't believe it is you. And anybody who reflects that back to you is reflecting that belief from within yourself. Because the whole world is a mirror. Oh, 5D. This is 5D energetic mindsets, guys. If you don't know about 5D mindsets, go check it out. Google 5D. Go on YouTube. There's lots and lots of videos about how to live and be 5-dimensional. And that's what 5D is, 5-dimensional. This is about win-win situations and outcomes. Set intentions for win-win situations and outcomes. Think about and practice success with positive thoughts, actions, and ways of being. So, hey, yo, universe, guides, highest self, help me with win-win situations. That everything just work out. Where I feel like I'm winning, they feel like they're winning, and we go forward winning together. Like, that is what's up. As simple as that, guys. It really is. You can even do these little messages and stick them in your pocket and use them as reminders, or stick them in your wallet or your backpack or just wherever so you can see them, or cut them out and put them on your wall or whatever. Just give yourself some positive reminders. This is gift giving to the self. This is about self-care, self-love. Share with yourselves gifts of time, money, effort, and love. Take yourself out, buy yourself something nice, take a class, go on vacay, get a mani or a pedi, whatever it is that feels like self-love to you. Maybe write yourself a song, or go on a bike ride, or take a walk, or cuddle in bed extra long, or make yourself breakfast in bed, and whatever it is that fills you with joy and bliss. But fill your life with joy and do it from the self. And then share with quality people if you feel that call. But really, it's about you focusing on you and giving that care and love to the self. All right, guys, it's time to do and try new things. This is the very last one. It's like with these seeds. You're sowing seeds. Try new things, guys. Focus on new things. Spend time doing, experiencing, and learning about new things. Focus on experiences, skills, creativities, and anything else that could possibly come to mind and make you feel excited. All right. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you have any suggestions of songs you'd like to get messages about, go ahead and comment them below. And last but not least, pan you down real quick so you can see. We'll go through again. We have S, X, S-E-X. I'm talking about some sex. Hey. K, O, maybe about sowing seeds, what you sow. P, pose. Poke. R. And then T. Little tiny T. It's a red T too. Maybe somebody likes to wear red T's. Maybe somebody's name starts with the T, ends with the T, has a lot of T's. Maybe T is the nickname you call them. And then this, with this one, this is about being protected, having guardian angel. This is the young man or young woman going on the journey of evolution into this king energy, which is focus, 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 communicate with vision, and being a leader. And so this to me feels like the evolution of maturity, coming from this young page energy into this kinghood. With being kind, soft, and gentle, as well as being stubborn and dedicated to your path through sound healing, and going backwards to go forwards. So there's some lesson that has to be learned before you can go forward. Really ask the universe to light it up and to help you learn it. And it's particularly around this love relationship and thinking that this illusion that gifts and time say that somebody loves you. It's their actions. It's how they show up in the world that tells somebody how they love you. And so Spirit is really reminding you, if you don't feel called, don't go towards a person no matter how many gifts they give you. Because if you do, you stay stuck. And you've got to go through a whole thing that's going to then create the tower moment so that you can go forward and get the soul level transformation. And so you have to notice, if you're going to go forward, ways to go forward is to notice any illusions, separations you have over people who give you time, money, care, or effort, who are false and fake, who you don't feel called to, and who create a stuckness about you. All right, guys, sending you much love. This video resonates. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to share with other like-minded folk. And I'll talk to you soon.